What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at all the streamers who've been exposed on this channel over the last couple of weeks. There are so many moments of different streamers locking onto enemies, snapping onto enemies, and just having that unnatural sticky aim that we're going to go through them one by one today. So without further ado, let's crack on with the video, starting with a clip of Aiden admitting to cheating.
Integrated Cronus? Yes. Now that's what I'm talking about. So what you would do, you would take this Zim, right? See it? You just plug it into the interface. You got to plug that in there, and then that goes into here, and then this goes into your PC. So you just have no recoil. All right? Basically, you will have no recoil then, and you can use modded controllers.
So we already know that Aiden owns an Apex sim, which actually allows you to have certain scripts like anti-recoil, which is something that in the right hands can actually make a good player a really great player. And the fact that Aiden was willing to talk about this live on stream just shows how little they care about telling people that they are cheaters. So yes, we've got Aiden admitting to cheating. It may not be the downloadable cheats that we saw in the reflection of his glasses that time in Warzone 2, but it is definitely a start. So Aiden admitting to cheating has already happened since Warzone 3's release. But on top of that, we actually have a moment of Destroy clearly locking onto an enemy. This is the most blatant aimbot snap I've seen from Destroy. Take a look. So you can clearly see the unnatural snap onto the enemy, and like I've said and reiterated 100 times over on this channel, aim assist does not snap onto enemies, it only slows down around the enemy. That right there, what you've seen in that clip of Destroy, is in fact aimbot locking onto an enemy. The most blatant aimbot clip we've seen from Destroy to date, including all his Verdansk gameplay. And just to sum it up, and just to let you guys know how blatant that clip was of Destroy, we've got one now of Capture, very much similar to what we've just seen. Take a look at this. So you can clearly see the unnatural lock-on from Capture there as he's actually mantling over the wall. You can see both hands are positioned down, pushing himself up on the wall, and somehow his aim has locked onto that enemy and is shooting before the gun appears. This is aimbot locking onto an enemy. Right in that clip is very blatant aimbot in use, and you can tell that he is not happy about it in the clip as well. But on top of that, we actually have Nick Star using aimbot and lasering people out the skies whilst he was going for the 63 kill world record. So does that really stand if he's using cheats? Of course not. Take a look.
Kills, chat. World's first. Oh my god, y'all saw it here.
So we've seen some blatant aimbot snaps already, on top of Aiden admitting to cheating, but those blatant aimbot snaps are all down to the settings that the person has set up for their aimbot program. Now, if somebody was a little bit more clever and decided to fine-tune it a little bit more, their aim would not look as snappy. And we actually have a number of examples of this, and Z-Laner is the main one. Somebody who's had years of experience fine-tuning and changing his aimbot settings to try and avoid being accused of cheating. Take a look. And on top of the Z-Laner clip, we actually have another one from a guy called Lennon. A lot of you guys will know him here in the UK. Some of you from America may not. But this guy clearly shows indications of soft aimbot being in play in his gameplay. And we did do a video recently, but this was the main clip that stood out to me.
One's on your right. One.
Yeah, done.
One's out the window. Dead. One's out the window. Dead. One's out the window. Dead.
But the icing on the cake, as always, is none other than Symphony. This guy clearly locking onto enemies through walls after toggling aimbot on. This is something that I had to sit there and think about. Which clip do I show in this video today? Because there are that many of them. But I chose the one that stands out. The one that I shared to Twitter, which got 2.1 million views on Twitter. This is the clip now that I believe proves Symphony is aimbot locking onto enemies through walls.
Over here. Right. Oh, you knocked him.
One's right in this building.
I have one down.
I'm here now.
One more on me. Live ping. Force.
I'm here now.
So these are a number of examples just within the first couple of weeks of Warzone 3 of streamers blatantly cheating. And this is all thanks to you guys reaching out to me with information. I can't thank you enough. We are taking down together these dirty cheating rats, and I can't wait to see what else you guys have got for me. I'm always on the search, working day and night, trying to figure out who isn't cheating, and we've exposed multiple streamers already. I'm looking forward to exposing a hell of a lot more. So if you guys have any information that you want to pass forward to me, even if you want to remain anonymous, reach out to me on Twitter at badboybeeman1. If you did enjoy today's video, guys, smash that thumbs up and let me know your thoughts in the comments below as well. And why not give the video a share it out to as many people as possible and show them just how bad these streamers are when it comes to cheating. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our future uploads. And one last thing before we go. If you're anything like me and you're dealing with daily stress and a lot of anxiety, believe me when I say this, Supreme CBD products are unreal. These gummies have helped me massively with the anxiety and stress of my everyday workload, and they could probably help you too if you're dealing with those things. I've got other products here as well, including the oil. These drops work great just before you go into bed. For anybody who has like sleepless nights, these can help massively. And I've got plenty of other products to actually test out from them. I've not tried this yet, but it's the deep freeze balm. I've also got the soft gel capsules, and the reason I chose these is because I've got a sweet tooth and sometimes you can go through the gummies a little bit too fast. And guys, if you want to go and take a look yourself, make sure you use code BBB40 at checkout to save 40%. The link is in the description below.